Well, we are back for the May edition, or the May installment of the Thrive Meal of the Month. Typically for the Meal of the Month, I assemble a meal and prepare it for you from base ingredients. But this month I want to do something a little bit different, just because it's something that Thrive offers. If you follow Bill Bluss Jr. over at Grey Wolf Outdoors, he has done a video and a post on his Facebook in regards to the Thrive Life Express meals. I sent him the creamy beef and noodles, which is like a beef stroganoff. But I wanted to do this month just one of these. This is the vegetable beef stew, because it is something that Thrive does offer. It is their product, and it's really simplistic. And I know there are those out there who are not as into the whole build their own pack meals and that kind of thing. So if that's you, Thrive does offer 7 different pre-made packaged meals. I have to read them because this is the only one I've ever done, and this is actually going to be the first time I've done it. I have not actually done it yet. I bought the creamy beef and vegetable and the vegetable beef stew, or creamy beef and noodles and the vegetable beef stew. I sent the creamy beef and noodle to Bill for him to try at the Battle Horse Knives gathering camp out, and he did that and really said it was really good. And I'm going to do this one today. But they offer also a chili lime chicken, a creamy chicken noodle soup, a fettuccine alfredo, an Italian pasta marinara, and a wild rice pilaf. So there are some options available, much like a Mountain House or an Alpine Aire or Backpacker's Pantry, that kind of a thing. These are very similar in nature. So this one, it calls for 4 cups of water, which is 32 ounces or 46 milliliters, just under 950 milliliters of water. I'm going to go ahead and use my GSI Outdoors little dish here. This one holds a little over 3 cups of water, so I'll have to fill it up twice. I'll actually do 2 at the 2 cup mark, so my 40 ounce bottle will work just fine. So here's 2 cups. Do 2 more, and then that leaves me a little extra for drinking. And we should be good to go there. All right, so 4 cups of water in the pot. I am using the stainless steel 2nd generation 5-inch firebox. And I'm using the Trangia compressed gas burner with a gas cylinder today. So let me go ahead and get that fired up here. All right, and we'll get this boiling. So the instructions on the pack say, open package, remove and discard. Remove and discard oxygen absorber. Bring 4 cups of water to a boil and reduce heat. Whisk in or stir in the contents of the package once boiling. Return to a boil, reduce heat, and simmer for 8 to 9 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get the water boiling. Lid on there. Alright, back. We're going to check on it. We are right at the cusp. It is just starting to roll. I think probably about 30 more seconds here and we'll have a full rolling boil. a full rolling boil. I've already pulled the oxygen absorber out. Add in my dry ingredients here from the pack. Stir everything in. Grab my spoon here and stir everything in. Get everything fully covered with water. And it says once you got it all stirred in, let the water return to a boil and then reduce heat. And simmer for 8 to 9 minutes. Yeah, 8 to 9 minutes. So, got it all fully covered here. And it's back to a boil, so I'm going to reduce to a simmer. Put the lid back on, and I'm going to start a timer. Go 8 minutes. And start. It says stir occasionally, so 8 to 9 minutes stirring occasionally, and then let stand for a few minutes after you turn off the heat. So the 8 to 9 minutes on simmer here is to rehydrate all of the vegetables. Everything is, ooh, it smells really good. Everything is absorbing water and fluffing back up. Meat is looking really good. Seasonings are all, whoo, yummy. Alright. Let that keep rehydrating. And then it says season to taste. I don't know that we're going to need any seasoning. But if we do, I've got my little seasoning kit here. I have some beef bone broth. Nope, chicken bone broth. I won't be using that. I have Cavenders. I have salt and pepper. You guys have seen my seasoning kit before, so you know what I keep in there. Pretty much the same thing constantly. Every now and then I'll swap out Cavenders for Old Bay or something like that, but by and large I use the same thing over and over. So, got the seasoning kit. My utensils here. I don't know that I need that. There's my serving spoon. I don't really have a ladle, and this isn't going to get a whole lot out for me, so I may just pour. I haven't decided yet, but anyway, it's there if I decide I need it. Anyway, stick around. I'm going to go ahead and let this finish. We've got about 6 minutes left on this, and I will come back once it's ready. Alright, got just about a minute left here on the heat. Just under. I can tell you this is looking fantastic. The smell is incredible. Chunks of meat. Delicious. Go ahead and cover that up. Red chili powder, green chili powder, Cavenders. Okay, timer is done. It says remove heat. So I'm going to turn off the gas stove. I just got a message from Bill asking if I had finally tried it, and I said I'm making it right now. Some garlic powder. I'm going to go ahead and add some of that. A little bit of garlic powder in here. Okay. Got some onion powder. Yep, onion powder. Add some onion powder in here. And I find for most smaller outings, my little 1 ounce containers work perfectly. Tomato. Gonna add some salt, pepper. This is salt. And these are the GSI Outdoors mini acrylic salt mill, and I bought 2 of them. Sorry, it's a pepper mill. I bought 2 of them, one for my peppercorns and then one for my Himalayan pink Himalayan sea salt crystals. I love to fresh grind both my pepper and my salt. So I use a 5 peppercorn blend, black, red, white, green, and pink. It's a little extra work and a little extra weight, but I love fresh cracked pepper. So to me, it's worth it. Go ahead and stir all that in there. Very good. And I personally think some Cavenders would go really well with this. Just to add a little bit more depth to the flavor. So I'm going to use some Cavenders. Anyway, this is the vegetable beef Thrive Express prepackaged Thrive dish. If you're interested, I'm going to put a link to the website, the Thrive website or the web store. And if you really are interested in the prepackaged stuff, scroll down in the items list to Express, and it'll bring up the 7 dishes that are available there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish you could smell this and taste this. It is fantastic, and just one more option to make it simple for you if you don't want to build your own, or if you do build your own like we do. I'm probably going to pick up a few more of these just to have on hand, throw in the pack. It's easy to do, and I really like that. So I don't have to, if I'm in a hurry, I don't have to rush and put something together. I can just grab one and go. Anyway, hope you guys had a good time watching this, enjoyed, learned something. I appreciate your watching, and any of your comments and feedback, put it below and I'll try and respond. And have a great day.